In September 2014, Alphabay launched on the dark web with the intent of taking the crown for the largest underworld marketplace. And it succeeded. Promising anonymity, it became the go-to platform for anything illegal. It offered everything from narcotics to illicit goods and services, such as stolen credit cards and money laundering. At its peak, Alphabay had over 400,000 users, 40,000 sellers, and 350,000 listings. This is almost 10 times larger than Silk Road ever was, which was the largest dark web marketplace before its shutdown in 2013.
Its founder was sent to prison for life with no parole.
By 2017, Alphabay was making $500,000 in sales daily. But who was the mastermind behind it all? For years, he was only known by his username Alpha02. Behind the safety of his screen, he developed and ran Alphabay, making a fortune by receiving a 2 to 4% share with each transaction. He later took a step back, handed the reins to his partner DeSnake, and hired an entire team to manage and moderate the darknet market as the business grew. Nobody could reveal his true identity. Every trace or lead the authorities followed always had the same result: a dead end. It was like chasing a ghost. Until in December 2016, Agent Robert Miller from the DEA receives an email from an anonymous tipster. Inside that email is a rookie's mistake that turns everything around. At the very beginning of Alphabay, every new registered user received a welcome email from Alpha02 with his personal email address visible, something he only realized a minute too late. And that was all the authorities needed to unmask the face behind Alpha02. They were able to trace his email address back to a couple of old social media accounts, his PayPal, and through that, his personal information. His name was Alexandre Casas, a 25-year-old Canadian living with his wife in Bangkok, Thailand. According to his LinkedIn, he worked as a freelance software designer and had his own company, EBX Technologies. He was living a luxurious life, owning multiple properties in Thailand and around the world, and driving million-dollar cars. After locating him, the authorities waste no time, and Operation Bayonet is set into motion. The FBI, DEA, and law enforcement agencies from 7 countries, including Europol, joined forces to take down the king of the dark web. They trail Casas, track his phone, and meticulously study his routine. For this to work, they need to catch him by surprise, with the hope he leaves his devices unlocked and unencrypted. Otherwise, there's no concrete evidence incriminating him, and they won't have access to Alphabay. On July 5th, 2017, they finally made their move. To lure Casas out, a Royal Thai police force agent fakes an accident by intentionally crashing her car into his house gate. Everything goes according to plan, and Casas rushes outside. Immediately, police officers surround him. He tries to escape, but there is nowhere to go. They hit the jackpot when they found his laptop unlocked and logged into Alphabay's servers. They seized the servers and all the databases and wallets on them. A spreadsheet was also found on his laptop, stating he had a net worth of $23 million. Yet the victory was bittersweet. Just a few days after the arrest, Casas was found dead in his prison cell in Thailand. Authorities ruled it as a suicide, suspecting that Casas had taken his own life to avoid facing the severe consequences of his crimes. But this wasn't the end for Alphabay. 3 years after its shutdown, it was reborn by none other than Alpha02's second-in-command, DeSnake.